Alright guys, welcome to FingerCramp's Character Rehab Guide. Once again, it's your host FC Jago, and we're dealing with the cold-blooded assassin Nina right now. So first, I'm going to start off with her normals. Now, we'll start off with her standing jab here, which is the poke of choice, which you're going to be going with, and can be easily confirmed into target combos. Her standing short will be used to punish whiff attempts, meaning that your opponent attempted to hit you with a far standing normal and you punish it. Her crouching short, on the other hand, can't be comboed into, so you're not going to want to go with that unless you're looking for a chain combo. Her standing strong can be linked into her standing forward and crouch forward and comboed into from a special move. So this is the poke of choice when you're looking for frame traps. You can use it in conjunction with her standing jab or her standing short for frame traps. Nina's standing fierce is great if you're the footsie type player, meaning that you have great timing when it comes to whiff punishing, or you generally set your opponent up in a frame trap desperate situation where they're gonna swing and you're standing out of range and you're gonna tag them with this poke. It's really good because it's a far standing normal that does a lot of damage. Nina's crouching fierce, on the other hand, is a great anti-air. Perfect, I would say, almost. It does tend to trade, but you can throw it out there and you can get your desired effect for an anti-air. As for Nina's crouching roundhouse, it does what every other crouching roundhouse does as far as the Tekken cast goes, and it causes a knockdown, and that's really good. Nina's target combo here, it's actually not a target combo, it's a unique move, is an overhead, double hitting overhead. In the air, it will bounce the opponent and can be used in combos to continue stringing your combos further. This is really good because it's one of the quicker overheads in the game and it's great for pressure. Nina's standing roundhouse should be used more so against bigger characters such as Hugo and Zangief. Nina has really good jump-ins also. That's jumping forward, jumping strong. Jumping strong does have the possibility of crossing up, and jumping roundhouse can also be used with the jump strong to change her jump arc at any given time to trick an opponent. She also has jump fierce, which is terribly hard for some reason to anti-air. Now, Nina's strings are not unique in the sense that the rest of the Tekken cast has these strings also, but what makes hers so unique is most of her strings, the ones that are not designed for mix-ups, can be canceled into special moves, and her special moves are generally safe on block. You can actually delay the spider bite to knee here, and for, counter hit potential. You slow it down and your opponent swings and you already know what to do there. That target combo that you just saw there is mainly for tagging out. If you want to spend the meter, you can go ahead and tag out and continue comboing. As for this target combo right here, you can actually hit confirm off of this very easily. It will prorate your combo. When I say prorate, it will cause heavy damage reduction to your further hits in your combos. But if you're looking for easy damage, you can go with that. This biting snake target combo right here is primarily used for mix-ups. Why? The opponent has to guess whether to block low or take the biting knee, and you can continue pressure by canceling into rolling dash. It's a way for her to stay on top of you. If you can hit confirm really well, her high to spin low kick can be easily confirmed into either the blonde uppercut, you can change it at will, or you can go for a tag out. But remember, both options are unsafe, so choose wisely or just get really good at hit confirming. Same thing with the blonde to high kick. It's possible to cancel it into rolling dash here, but make sure that you're really good at hit confirming, because if you do it on block and you cancel into rolling dash, guess what your opponent's going to do to you? Probably swing. And if your opponent swings on you, well, you're probably going to lose all the damage potential you had built up, and you're going to lose your positioning. And Nina's all about positioning, which I'll get into later. As for that target combo that you saw there, which was the flash kicks, that can be hit confirmed from a distance. It's going to be your faraway poke if you're looking for easy target combo damage to scare your opponent with. Besides her flashing punch, whatever that's called, target combo, which is done by pressing jab, medium, jab, medium. Her creeping snake to left low upper, again, it's just like the high kick to blonde uppercut. You kind of want to get really good at hit confirming before you commit to finishing the target combo. Because if not, your options are unsafe on block and you're going to pay for it. Now, moving on to Nina's specials, I want to talk about her rolling dash command grab, which leads in a backhand slap. And during the backhand slap, if you input 2 punches simultaneously again, you'll get arm break. And then if you input that again, she'll do her double arm break. It is a strict timing, and do not forget that rolling dash also goes through fireballs. So you can actually use this to your advantage to punish opponents trying to spam on projectiles, which we know everybody hates to a certain degree. She also has her blonde bomb, which is done by quarter circle forward punch. Now, each version does the same damage, but they go a different distance. Obviously, the light being the shortest distance, middle punch, mid distance, and the fierce version, which goes the furthest. She also has Geyser Cannon, which launches her opponent into the air, and each version does different damage. I'm not sure what the values are at the moment, but the roundhouse version does take the most damage and goes the furthest, but generally has the most startup, as the light and medium do not. Her Skull Splitter actually goes over lows, and on counter hit will bounce the opponent, or if you want to say bound if you're a Tekken player. They all do the same damage, and they're not considered overheads, so don't even think that for a second. Now, her EX Geyser Cannon will go through and under fireballs. It does not have any invincibility to limbs, but yes, it will go under fireballs. Her EX Rolling Dash does the same thing. It goes under fireballs, just a little faster, and she also has the EX version of that command grab that comes out of Rolling Dash, which is the backhand slap. And do not forget about the blonde bomb. The EX version also goes through fireballs. She has a ton of moves to get through projectiles, and the EX Skull Splitter will bound or bounce the opponent regardless if it's counter hit or not. Alright, now let's discuss Nina's super art. She performs a tumbling roll into an uppercut, and if that all connects, she'll go into an animation that is a palm strike. It does have invincibility to projectiles, so you can use that to your advantage and perform that at will when you see a fireball on reaction. Her cross art actually does have invincibility to limbs. For some reason, that stands true to most of the cast. Well, their main super art will have invincibility to projectiles, and vice versa, where the cross art will have invincibility to limbs. Alright, so I want you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy some high damage fun. Well, basically, Nina takes a lot of damage, but it's going to take you a lot of work. Once you land damage with her, I'm not going to lie, you kind of earned it. Her links are extremely hard, and her combos take height adjustment. When I mean height adjustment is, let's take a look at that third combo, for example. You do crouch fierce into Geyser Cannon, and then you perform another crouch fierce into Geyser Cannon, which can whiff if you do not allow them to fall at the appropriate height to get hit by the crouch fierce. And last but not least, on that last crouch fierce into the blonde bomb, which is the fierce punch version of blonde bomb, she'll actually dash forward a lot further than her jab and strong versions of that. So you kind of want to make sure they fall at the right height of the crouching fierce, so that the blonde bomb can hit at equal level with you and where you hit them with the crouch fierce. Or else your combo will whiff, and you'll be sad that you just did all that work, and so on and so forth. I think we've all dibble-dabbled in Ultimate Marvel's Capcom at some point, so we know what it's like to drop a combo and die for it. Well, guess what? Kind of the same thing in this game, except for you'll probably get timed over, and that'll be annoying. So I want you guys to take a look at some of the gem sets here that we have for Nina. You'll notice that they all carry the same theme, meaning that if Nina is trying to attack you, she's just gonna try to attack you. It's all about the damage. If she's trying to have divine speed, or she's trying to boost her speed up, then she's just going in. She's all about trying to stay fast. Alright guys, now welcome to the little advanced section I have here for you with Nina. Now, Nina's all about the footsies. You generally want to stay in that crouch forward range. That's where she launches all her most scariest attacks. Now, when I mean scariest attacks, I mean they're safe and you can't stop her from doing it, and you probably can't tag her back for it. Now, that's not true. Obviously, other characters have far-reaching limbs also, but what your opponent has to worry about here is the damage you're getting off of your limbs as compared to theirs. She has easy hit confirms, abusable limbs, abusable tactics, and she even has a great jump in. I wouldn't suggest jumping in, but that jump in Fierce is so hard to react to that unless your opponent has a dragon punch with invincibility on it, more than likely you're probably not going to get anti-aired by a limb. You might end up beating it out. Stay in close with Nina. As you can see here, most of her damage comes from her most furthest range pokes. As I said before, that stand jab is going to be your friend. You want to abuse Snake Bite here, as you can delay the last hit, not by too much though. So remember guys, her playstyle, she's generally supposed to maul you. When I say maul, I mean Rushdown. I don't mean to use gamer slang, but I gotta keep it 100. She has high damage output, so remember, all that work you're doing, just be patient. Stay in that close footsie range. You'll be truly effective at this range, and remember that you're gonna get the damage off, alright? She's not truly high execution, but when it comes to links, she is. So even though I noted there that she's not a high execution character, keep in mind that the links are hard. But her special moves, linking them together, not so hard. Alright, so she is a good overall character for anyone who's just starting out and they want to try her out. Alright, so here is Nina's overview. Her pros, she has damage, damage, damage. Her rushdown can get pretty scary, and she has easy high-low mix-ups, very simple to use when up close. Her cons is she's completely useless unless she's up close, and her strings do not land big damage. So I put her in the upper mid tier, and basically, hurt me more, Nina, please hurt me more. Alright, so that about does it for FingerCramp's rehab guide today. I'm your host, FC Jago. Please watch our other guides, and thank you for watching this one. I look forward to hosting another guide for you guys. Next, we have OGRE, and we'll have the Mishimas in the near future. As I said, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys till next time.